Chief Wright, John Webb with KHQ. On September 12th, there was a vandal alert that was sent out about a potential stabbing threat on Paradise Path. Does this have any connection with what we've seen so far?
Not that we know of it, but we're following up every lead. Every piece of information we get, we are following up to ensure that nothing has gone unturned. We want to have the individual identified, who is the suspect of this eventually. So we are literally looking into every aspect of everything. Every piece of information we get, we are following up to ensure that nothing has gone unturned. We want to have the individual identified, who is the suspect of this eventually. So we are literally looking into every aspect of everything.
3 days have passed. Chief Fry makes a slip up. They know they will frame Bryan Kohberger. They are checking all the evidence, not to incriminate him, but to make sure nothing can exonerate him. After all, why use the term individual? Why did they ignore the other male DNA samples?
We're going to do our due diligence. We're going to make sure that nothing goes unturned and that we do everything we can with the assistance of all the resources we have to get a final answer.
Thanks, Chief Wright.
So there were, I'm Emma Epperly with the Spokes Interview. Hi. So there were other roommates who lived at that residence. Were the roommates home at the time of the attack?
There was other people home at that time, but we are not just focusing just on them. We're focusing on everybody that may be coming and going from that residence.
So since they were home, was it a hostage situation?
No, it was not.
And then they didn't call it into police, so were they injured?
They were not injured, but like I said, we're still following up with everybody that could have been in that area.
Does he mean they still haven't inspected other people they know were at the house, such as David Loach, Jack Shoulder, Emma Bailey? We
do have a suspect out somewhere, and we are looking for that individual to solve this.
How many were there?
We believe 2.
How many were there?
We believe 2.
No, you don't believe 2. Otherwise, there would be no pause. There would be no need to say, I believe. But you need to make sure nothing will bite you later when you make the arrest on Bryan. I find it astonishing that just 3 days after the incident, the police got so excited to see Bryan Kohberger on camera, driving, that they more or less just dumped any true investigation and just went all in on Bryan. It seems all the checks they did were only to make sure nothing would exonerate. This makes me lose confidence in the police. It makes me doubt if the sheath was real. It makes me wonder if Idaho students are still in danger.